Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Stellar Blade. It's me, Solid, and welcome everybody to. I'm just kidding. Welcome everybody to Naytiba raid in Nikke. It's been a second. I have not actually made any content on Nikke, and I have, for a reason, one or two, just kind of really just kind of stayed away from just making content on Nikke, particularly. I do want to talk about this because it definitely is something that I at least have really no qualms with. Other than the game will been a little bit like clunky on PC or on mobile, because it just is how it is for that. But again, no problem with Celebrate. Celebrate itself is great. Again, it's just mostly a Nikke kind of thing right now. But if you haven't cashed in, yeah, no. So Nikke has gone to Celebrate collab. I haven't summoned on it because I just don't necessarily feel super compelled to. I'm currently like just staying away from the banner at the moment, and I'm gonna be honest, man. I think like the biggest thing is just what's going on, bro. I like the entirety of just like Nikke feels like it's been lit on fire, and I just haven't felt like really touching it. But even setting that aside, let's talk about it because again, this is one of the mini games that was introduced in the Shell Blade collab. You can check it out right now. I believe we have 15 days left of this collab. So if you're interested, feel free to check it out. Again, I'm not necessarily feeling super strong about the kind of just Nikke at the moment, but I think the collabs is just fine. I've still yet to decide in my mind if I'm gonna actually summon on it or not. But if I do, I might actually summon on two banners. I'm gonna sell just on the whole hog. But let's talk a little bit about the minigame. So the minigame itself, it basically is an attempt at playing Stellar Blade, but not quite. And the problem I have with this is that it feels definitely clunky. And again, the problem is like the responsiveness, because again, it definitely feels the right click is the block. But again, it's one of those things that like you kind of have to odd the time. Yeah, because again, I'm like clicking my buttons, right? And like again, we're talking about. Nope, that just kind of hurt. Missed it. But again, it's not necessarily like a bad game when I just and I say bad as in like it's bad. I'm not gonna hold it. It definitely feels bad because it definitely feels like because it's an attempt to play Cellar Blade. That's what this game is, right? The minigame is, right? But again, I'm like inputting this and I'm having like a lot of delays because I have to like double tap it, right? Watch this. I'm gonna tell you when. I click dodge already. I try dodging again. Dodge that one. I missed it. And again, the problem definitely just comes from like the way that they transfer the thing. The asses looks great. Yep, and we're done. I thought I was dead. What? And again, I think it has something to do with specifically the responsiveness of this quote unquote minigame. It wants to be Stellar Blade, but it ends up missing like a shit ton. I think what this needed is more responsiveness, because genuinely would have been a pretty fun thing to just kind of try out some of the comment on it, but it feels so clunky. And that has to do with like what would like it's like a different engine like together from Stellar Blade, right? And it handles well on my PC, which is kind of surprising to be honest with you. I think Stellar Blade on PC is probably going to handle like for me specific, it's going to handle like dog shit. And it's not Stellar Blade's fault. It's just my computer's fault, realistically, right? But again, the concept of this is pretty fine. The entirety of this is like it's got a lot of like body to it. Because we can even like we can enhance gear, right? So we can enhance like this is like normal stuff. You can even upgrade skills a little bit. But again, it's one of those things that I'm like, okay, we have perfect dodge enabled. That's fine. Makes it easy to perfect dodge. That might just legitimately just be what I need. Recharges more burst energy upon just with perfect dodge. Blink can only be used when an enemy is fatal attack dodges and teleports behind the stress charge. Swipe up for is used to the enemy attack when I'm blue signal. Recalls. Might legitimately be something that I just do not understand. Increases the amount of beta energy reach response itself. Okay. Tempest. Allows you to get up faster when down. So click on this. Allows instant or less viable in death in battles. Recharges more burst energy. I'm gonna go with blink actually. Sure. Maybe I might just be cooked, man. Again, like I feel like the delay, it might just be like a bad timing thing, but like at the same time, it's like really odd, right? Let's try to see it. Let's try to see it. Because again, let's see if they're more responsive now. Is that what it is? Okay, now we're popping. That's working. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, now we're popping up. Hold on, wait a minute. I might be cooking. Nope, that was bad those times. It is definitely a little bit more responsive now. Wait a minute. I'm cooking. Cooking with the S. It does still feel definitely very slow. Nope. Wait, what? What was that? Hey, yeah, we're cooking with gas now. Hold on. It still feels very slow in all honesty. Ooh, okay. God, this just makes me want to play Stellar Blade. Ooh, wait a minute. That was legit. What? Do I have to swipe up? Is that what it is? Okay, I understand now. Good shit. Oh, come on. That's a little bit of a delay, come on. Oh, come on, bro. Ooh, we got it. Assuming I ever hit. Oh, wait, that was clean. That was clean. Hold on. That was clean, actually. Yo, am I actually cooking with gas? I might just be like wrong. I don't have enough time for this, but. Ooh, wait. I'll be cooking. I'll be cooking. Dude, legitimately, I just need that upgrade. We're almost out of time, but it's whatever. We're learning. We're improving, guys. Oh, you thought. I don't know. I don't have enough, but it's whatever. Yeah, bro. Okay, so. Okay. So, it might just be that we're bad at the game. It could also be that. Because, again, still feels definitely a little bit clunky. That might just be like the Souls-like experience or so, Blade. Dude, I'm not gonna hold it. After playing Wood, this definitely is a little slower. It's not its fault. Tumbler enhancement, enhanced beta energy. I just want more damage. I need to just genuinely just farm like some of the stages. Again, I guess it might not be that bad. I might just be cooked. Guys. It feels clunky, guys. It's not because I'm not using the game, so I'm using the game itself to figure that shit out. Right, guys? Right? This is totally my fault. Increase your combo. Hits enemy consecutively and deals a fatal blow. I still stand by the movement being kind of really bad. Because again, it handles off what mobile does, right? So, you literally just W like A is D, right? So if you go to tutorial, right? Go to controls. I really wish you could just kind of like rebind some stuff, but yeah. Yeah, they expect you to use either your spacebar or your left mouse button. So they do have some other options to attack, and I do believe the right click is actually block as well. Yeah, on PC, either E key or the right mouse button to guard, right? Which I do think is kind of really solid, actually. I would have liked if I could actually remote some of the keys myself, but man, that's really bad. I guess we're kind of in like we're back in territory with we're back in like first anniversary Nikke kind of territory where like it's more complex than I get frustrated. And it's not bad. I guess it's not as bad as I thought it was. Definitely still a little clunky in my opinion. The character movements I think's pretty shit still. But since people are going to be playing this on phone primarily as well, because this is a mobile game, you know, it is a fucking mobile game. I'll give it credit where credit is due. But shit, I wish it played better. This actually just makes me want to go play Stellar Blade. Again, this goes back into the concept of, hey, this is a collab, maybe we should actually go play the fucking game. And I'm like, probably. I'm actually gonna check that out if I can actually play that on GeForce. Because again, they also do have is it actually there, or is it just people talking about it? Oh, that's cooked, bro. Because I could probably play this in like the worst settings imaginable, and like play the game, quote unquote. I definitely think like my computer would light on fire, but dude, here's the thing, right? With the whole collab, let's actually talk about a couple of things, right? I'm gonna stop the minigame there. Again, it's not as bad as I thought it was. You're missing some of the character skills if you're kind of doing bad, I guess in my case. It's still a little bit slow, but the fact that you basically have more responsiveness as a skill is kind of shit, in my opinion. Again, I think Wither Wave's kind of ruined me. I'm not expecting the delay on some shit. I want all my characters to dodge when I click to dodge. And even my PC still feels slow, man. But let's see. So, enough me talking about Rush. Let's actually talk a little bit about the collab since we're right here. So overall, characters look great. The skins that they're releasing and that we're getting right now. This skin actually is currently on Gacha, but if, as it stands now, you can actually get it with the stellar blade and Nikke kind of DLC included into it. You can actually get that, as I believe. You need to go through like Gyro tutorial or like a 2-hour thing with it, which again, not bad. I think like, in my opinion, is definitely better than just kind of gachaing the costume. You can get it straight up without actually buying the thing with gacha, which I still think is kind of shit. I believe probably buying a new game is probably a better option, even if it costs like $80, right? It's an $80 skin in my opinion, but you're getting a game on top of that, so I think it's totally fine, including the DLC for Nikke, which is like kind of crazy. Expensive, yes, but DLC no less. DLC and a game with a skin, right? And I totally say about it. It's a good costume, but yeah, no. Again, I'm not necessarily feeling too well. I honestly like. There's one thing I will actually make a comment about. Don't use your molds. Actually, just do not use your molds until they actually do the changes. And if they don't, well, fuck them. Because again, that's what I believe we're waiting on. Because a lot of changes, the fact that you have a chance of getting a shitty R character from some of the pilgrim molds is kind of crazy to me. The 50% chance for there's a higher chance on the base mold and an SSR mold on the high quality molds. Obviously, you don't have pilgrim, but at the same time, bro, you already need like 7 dupes for a character to be like more usable in in-game content, right? Like that's kind of like the crazy part about it, right? So it's a 50% chance, and then from a 50% chance, you have like a 3% chance on that, right? So it's like a division and a division. So it's like a 1 in 10, like it's like a 1 in like 15 or something, like a 1 in 15 to get like a character that might be worth it. And again, not necessarily the worst things, but again, until the mold changes kind of come along, I definitely am not necessarily going to be super praiseworthy. But setting that aside, again, thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. This is Hot. Bye-bye. Also, again, actually, before I forget, they actually kicked up Eve like a hell of a lot. I'm not even gonna hold you that I think they like overbuffed her cake, so to say. There we go. But yeah, no. I'm gonna say that kid go crazy. Yeah, no. I think I will actually probably wait for like a couple more days. I think on Thursday probably to just get the dual banner kind of thing up. Because there's Eve and then there's Free, I believe, is coming out as well. Again, I really want to. I'm probably gonna cave when like the second character comes along. She's kind of they're crazy, bro. I don't know what it is with this color. And then they also mentioned like the other color, but I'm kind of annoyed. I really wish they weren't like because it feels kind of dirty. Again, I'm talking still, but it feels dirty when they're kind of dropping like they dropped the ball with the CN and the whole shebang, and now we're getting this. What the fuck? Well, what do you want me to be? I'm not happy. The other guy now, the second brain on my head is happy, but I'm not mentally happy. I haven't been. I've been upset. I've been upset at this fucking game because I like the game. I just don't like where we're going with it. But yeah, no. Hopefully this will y'all. Again, a bit of an update on the on my Nikke summon situation. I haven't summoned on it because I just haven't felt quite there. I haven't fallen in the FOMO, but again, I just summoned on the standard banner. I don't think they actually changed any of the regular banners. I stand by it. Don't touch the molds. Don't exchange your currency yet until they actually do any of those patches. Because again, min-maxing to hell is what I believe in. And if we're not like getting that shit, I could honestly gonna suck a dick. But yeah, no, until some changes like that happen, I'm not necessarily gonna super make more videos on it other than like hey, I summoned on this, you can feel free to hate me, I don't care. The characters are way too like kicked up for me to like ignore them. And when there's 2 of them, I'm like, oh god. Probably will cry. My free-to-play currency is gonna be like, oh, anyway. yeah, no, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one, stay solid, and bye.